Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Mailbag Monday. I post on Facebook and Twitter and even here on YouTube and get some of your questions. And so without further ado, let's start off with Adam, who asked, if I weren't a broadcast journalist, he has it in quotes, what would I be? I started in TV news, behind the scenes in TV news back in 1996. And when I got my start, it was different than what I had anticipated. It wasn't exactly what I expected and hoped for. And quite honestly, I had considered quitting before I really even got very far into it and was looking at going back to school to get my teaching degree. I fought it out, though. I wrote it out and waited. And, things got better. When you're trying something new, sometimes it doesn't always go as you might anticipate or as you hope it would go. But I stayed with it, and, here we are now 18 years, almost 18 years later from that first day that I walked into a newsroom and did the behind-the-scenes work. And then, of course, a year later in 1997 began an on-air broadcast journalism career. But if I didn't do that, my dream job would, of course, be doing wrestling, something wrestling related, whether it be commentary or backstage interviews, something along those lines. But realistically, I probably would have ended up in the classroom being a teacher, probably doing some kind of interactive, fun, not social studies. I enjoyed like English and drama and those kinds of classes in high school. So Tom asks, what is the most awkward purchase I have ever made in person? And I had posted when I said this, I said anything goes. So you know what? I'm going to be quite honest and upfront, and people will probably judge me, but not that many people watch these videos, so I guess I probably don't have much to worry about. But my wife and I had gone to a store here in southern Illinois that caters to couples and those kinds of things. And we were having a New Year's Eve party, and we were doing different prizes. And one of the prizes was some things from that store. And so we made a purchase. It was all tame stuff when you compare what they have in the store. I don't even remember what it was exactly, but it was a little awkward at first going in because they card you at the door, and my wife didn't have her ID, so she didn't get to go in, so I went in by myself. So I'm in there perusing this store by myself, and there's all these other couples in there, so that was a little awkward. But so yeah, there you have it. Nothing scandalous by any means, but I don't even remember what the purchase ended up being. Kathy wants to know, have I ever messed up on the news and had to go to weather? Not intentionally. I mean, I've had a couple of times where, and actually just last week, where I struggled through a story, and finally when I did get to toss it to weather, I told our meteorologist Ashley to take over because I couldn't handle it. But that was scripted to go to weather. I've never bailed in the middle of a story. I guess for laughter I have, and have tossed it back to my co-anchor, but for the most part I try, emphasis on try, to remain professional, but it doesn't always work out that way. And finally, Nicole asks, which do I choose, PS4 or Xbox One? My kids have an Xbox. We had a Wii, or we still have a Wii. For me, though, I played the Xbox maybe 2 or 3 times since we've gotten it. That's been over a year now. For me, I miss my old Nintendo. I miss my Sega Genesis. I miss the Atari. I'm an old school guy. I like those kinds of games. And really, about the only time I'm playing any games now is on my iPad or on my iPhone. Words with Friends, Hanging with Friends, really are the only 2 games I play anymore. I tried Flappy Bird, and I just could not succeed at it. So I'm not a big gaming type of guy, but every once in a while I'll fire it up and play along a little bit with the kids. My daughter likes the Just Dance, so every once in a while, to look like a fool, I will get up and play that game with her. So as always, I invite you to post your questions. You can do it here on YouTube, or head on over to My 123 Cents on Facebook, or you can look me up at Kevin Huntsberger on Twitter and let me know what's on your mind, and we'll answer them in the next Mailbag Monday. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.